Ready to kick off the second game of our Day 2 doubleheader. It is Ole Miss, it is Oregon, it is win or go home in OKC. 73 degrees at first pitch. A ground ball to short. There's the Gold Glover Paige Sinicki, and her throw gets away from Riley McCoy. 6 seniors, 2 freshmen, and a junior for Ole Miss. Swing and a miss, and now Pone gets hung up between the bases. Cox goes all the way to the circle, and Pone is safe. There was obstruction called on Sinicki anyway. And Llamas elevates this ball to left center. No heartbeat, cool as a cucumber. She delivers the first run of the World Series ever for Ole Miss. Finley Trexel's loving it. Paws in the air. Fists in the air for the Ole Miss fans, and they strike early.
And Bursiama says she just sees ball and hits ball. Goes up and gets the rise ball, just wants to be able to react, and she reacts to up, gets her barrel there, and drives in the first run of this game. Percy.
And Peterson thought a little bit low. That ball slapped to third, and it was a great pick at first, but Ashton Lansdale bobbled it, trying to transfer it. And Kylu Shar, the nation's best base stealer, is aboard.
Probably in the back of her mind here, wanting to tie up this game.
And she lays down a 2-out bunt. It backspins. Lopez doesn't make the play at first. Lushar on the ball, bunted in front of her, stayed at third. And the Ducks have a bunt hit and runners at the corners. So second and third for Patman. That ball is ripped to left field. Down for a hit to score 1. Here comes Sinicki to make it 2. Deziana Patman, the Ducks miss May, delivers another big-time hit in the postseason.
One thing already about the start of this game is that the clutch hitters are continuing to be clutch. Des Patman does it again. Gets a curveball that is up in the zone. A great pitch to hit, and she's able to drive it to the outfield and score 2 runs. Paige Sinicki is so quick. Great rounding of third to be able to not slow down at all and get in way early before the throw.
Years ago. Taylor Malvin to the left side. Great pick at third by Flannery. And another drop throw by McCoy. 3-2. Boutte, ground ball to third. Flannery gets 1. Flannery gets 2. A double play from corner to corner.
Somebody else who really liked to do that on the team. There's always somebody who wants to.
Sinicki, left center field, down for a hit in front of a diving Malvin, and there go the Ducks. You give them an inch, they'll take a base. McCoy to third, and Sinicki drops in a double. She's at second. In her World Series debut, Patman swings through another changeup, a major strikeout for Lopez. And then a pop-up from Kaylin Jones. What a job by Brie Lopez. Second and third, 1 out. Escapes with nothing. It's another 3-2. And it's ball 4. De Leon draws the walk. The senior in her 160th Ole Miss start has loaded up the bases. Connors, a slow ground ball to second. Grind gets out of it. A great escape to strand 3 Ole Miss runners in the 4th. And Lindsey Grind going to face the top of the order for a 3rd time. And she hits Jaden Pone to lead off the 5th inning. So 6th pitch from Chambers. That's ripped into right. It's another left-on-left hit for Llamas. Both of Ole Miss hits with runners in scoring position from this freshman who has no pulse.
Was behind the curveball and then gets one over the heart of the plate, down in the zone, right into her swing path, and she is on time. Look at that extension. Persiamas, you mentioned it. No pulse, no heartbeat. All she knows to do in the postseason is come up with a clutch hit for Ole Miss. She ties up this game.
Right. So now a 2-2 game, and Brie Lopez gives up a slapped hit to Kylu Shar, not settling for one. She is in there with a double off the glove of Lansdale at third.
Lansdale is playing up, just anticipating something in front of her, knowing that she has to be quick with Lushar's speed, and Lushar just beats her.
And here's her sister, Kedri, who will drop down a beautiful bunt to third, and the throw gets away. Lansdale airmails it. Kai has scored. Kedri goes all the way to third. The Ducks are back in front.
First a power slap, and now a bunt in front of her that had crazy spin to it. Took a right turn. Lansdale probably thought that was going to go foul, but then it stayed fair. She knew she had to rush. Again, this is what speed does to you. It puts pressure on you to be perfect, to rush. And Oregon has a ton of this speed. The Lushar sisters, the seniors, so we talked about at the top of the show, strike again. And the seniors have come through in this game with Sinicki, Kai Lushar, and Kedri Lushar putting pressure on another senior, Ashton Lansdale, at third base. At first base.
McCoy, left center field, up the gap to bring in another run. Riley McCoy with a real big swing, and Oregon has two here in the fifth for a 4-2 lead.
Mixed with power. McCoy finds herself in a hitter's count, and she sits back on a changeup in that hitter's count and is able to drive it hard up the middle of the field, find a gap. Oregon offense is rolling, a multi-dimensional type offense that Sam Martyr and Missy Lombardi and the coaching staff at Oregon have put together, and it is answering back in a big way in the bottom of the fifth inning.
Chases strike three here.
And this is why you bring in the senior. You're down by 2 runs. Your freshman is showing some nerves.
Eight pitch. Up the middle and through. Maybe the at-bat of the World Series for Oregon. It took 8 pitches, but Kaylin Jones comes through to make it 5-2.
Knowing that she wants the ball again.
Pickens, that's through the box, and a leadoff base hit. Angelina De Leon walked in the fourth. Hard ground ball. That one gets past Sinicki. And here come the Rebs with a tying run coming to the plate. Now Jaden Pone in the air to left field. Foul ground. Kylu Shar's got it. Grind re-enters the game and escapes a 6th inning jam. An inning ago. Let's see how long she hangs around. Kedri Lushar, little blooper to right. Kai's ready to go to third. She read it well. And the Lushars are at the corners. Either it'll be a hammer blow or a burst of energy for Ole Miss. And it's going to be the latter. Binford, cool as can be, will bat in between Boutte and Yamas. Big hitters with Ole Miss's season on the line. And all 5 hits are singles. And Laird Boutte, what could be her final collegiate at bat, smacks a first pitch single into center field. Smacks this ball the other way. Batter out by Patman. It's over her head. Binford's up to second. And wouldn't you know it, Percy Yamas is going to come up as the tying run. So there is a pinch runner at first for Brady, who grounds the first ball to third. Flannery did not get the out. Oh, no, she did. She did get the out because the base runner, Binford, was out of the baseline. So it wasn't on the tag. Jim Bertuzzi rules Binford out of the baseline. Jamie Traxel's going to walk over and talk about it. It is the first out here in the 7th inning. You could see the waving motion at the end from Jim Bertuzzi that Binford was out of the baseline. Right there. That ball's ripped to left field. It's a base hit. Here comes Duke to the plate. She's in there. Jamie McKay, her first at-bat at the World Series, is a 2-out, 2-run pinch hit single. Ole Miss has tied it.
McKay wanted to have something up in the zone. She's on time for 68, and she stays above the rise ball. She is expecting it. It turns into more of a line drive. She's just slightly out in front of it, trying to be early with that 68, 69.
Angelina De Leon pops it up to second. Oregon did something. They did something you should never do, Amanda. They let the Rebs get hot. Ducks have made 3 errors, Rebels 2. Each team has left 10 runners on base. Hone to the left side, of base hits. She has reached safely for a 3rd time. Malvin up to second. Back-to-back 2-out hits in the 10th. Ground ball, second base. Jones to Sinicki. Ole Miss leaves 2 in the 10th. They've left 12 in the game.
And this hit batter felt like this was the best pitch to hit.
Here's a bunt from Flattery. Oh, it's thrown away! McKay throws it into right. Here comes the pitch runner leg. She's held at 3rd. 3-2. Ground ball, Binford. She's got leg hung up, and leg is out at 3rd. They got her at 3rd. Binford's brought it all week. She's got to bring it here. 3-1. Ball 4. Little Sis with the walk-off walk after Big Sis's infield single. Kedri Lushar with the take of her life. And Oregon survives 6-5 in 10 to end this magical run for Ole Miss.